There, this is Lyran. I'm gonna do a little video this morning on the full moon and abundance. I'm just taking it in. This right here is Calliope Kitten. Hey kid. My sweetheart. Calliope is actually Archangel Uriel's spirit animal. She came to me with a very clear message at that time. So the mountains are wanting to show themselves a little bit. I'm going to walk up here. And so the full moon coming up is in Libra. And I'm a double Libra. I'm Libra Sun, Libra Rising. I'm very familiar with this energy. This is about balancing out the things you have in front of you. The information that you have in front of you right now. So these right here, these are the Cabinet Mountains. They're just incredibly beautiful. I wish I had a higher resolution camera, but I do not. And they wrap around from this direction over this direction, which is east. Calliope, you need to get your little kitty butt back on the property. No. Come here. And this direction over here. Go on. Come on. Get out of here. Get home. Go on. Shh. Go on. Get. Thank you. Sorry. Try to edit that out. Maybe. So this over here, this is the Selkirks. And I'm looking in the westerly direction. And I will be sharing sunsets with you soon enough because they are absolutely epic up in this area. So again, abundance. For me, this right here, it doesn't get much better than this. Hi, Tomcat. Hi. So both of these little kitties are a year old. They're from two different litters. They came to me very close to each other. They're both rescues. Tomcat is a little Lyran starseed kitty. Okay, so finding balance with what you're working with right now is about appreciation and understanding the difference between what you want and what you need. And sometimes it's about recognizing that God or the universe might know what you need better than you do in that moment. And that's an opportunity to evolve your awareness and your understanding so you can adapt to the situation. I just have to show the kitty because kitties are cute. So just kind of walk around and kind of take the property in. I come out here and do this all the time. This area here, I was thinking about this yesterday, since I really don't want to dig any plants up. I feel like if these are wild roses, then I'm going to find a way to really make use of those. They have a lot of medicinal properties themselves. They've been used for thousands of years. So I'm really going to try to work with the flora that exists here and maybe do some videos to share that with you guys as I learn about it. But this area here is like super sunny, and I sold my trailer, and there's plenty of other places to park a trailer anyway. Super sandy soil, but easily fenced, and I can do either container garden or just till straight into the sand with some organic material to amend the soil. Sam, one of my kitties who has yet to make an appearance, has started digging his way to China. Hey, kiddo! There's Lucy again. Are you walking with us? Calliope! So, again, balancing your energy does require grounding. This is not something that human beings have been taught unless you're in touch with your ancient lineage and the understanding of grounding. I'm doing it right now. I'm standing outside, I'm observing nature, I'm interacting with the children of Gaia, these animals. And I wanted to share something that I have really come to understand over the past 8 years. My personal abundance. Are you making a little peekaboo face, Lucy? Let's see if we can catch that. Lucy! Hey, Lucy face. My personal abundance has been tied, hey kid, to the authenticity and sacrifices that I stay aligned with to care for these animals. I have found that the universe and God has provided for me at terrifying times when I was really truly aligned with making sure that these guys were taken care of. So I personally do not have biological children. It's not my soul path at all, never has been. I might foster, I might adopt. That's something I've given a lot of thought to and more thought to recently. But this is an example of manifesting abundance in difficult times. I've been through very, very extreme periods of lack mentality that has resulted in an experience of lack reality. Okay? And I can tell you that that came along with learning about what it means to be me and what it means to be true to me at all times, regardless of the circumstances. And we have rough circumstances right now. Oh, I come down here. Hi, Star. It's good to see you up, love. This little crippled pony is heartbreaking for me. When things thaw out, and hi, sweet girl. I'm going to get a tractor in here. This is all unsprayed wheat straw mixed with horse manure, and my horses are fed unsprayed Timothy only. So this will be fabulous compost. We'll get the tractor in here and pull out all this winter bedding and disc the pasture or paddock down here. I think I talked about that already, but anyway. So some people would be questioning whether a financial priority makes sense to spend money on this, but this is the right thing to do in the long term. And it's about making a commitment to knowing what I need to do and doing it and not being fearful about it and knowing that it's aligned with my truth. Okay? So, what are you doing, miss? I try to keep this area poop free, but it's become impossible because it's been all winter now. And all of this is like 12 inches deep of straw that has come out of Star's stall area so that the stall's always clean. But it does give her a way to walk around out here on soft footing because of her condition, which I will probably do at some point talk about, because if anybody saw this video, they might be either concerned or curious about why she is so crippled. But I do want to show you something. So, hi, I'm going to just get up a little bit close to her face. Horses show stress and pain through lines and tension in their face. And while I do see some tension around the corners of her mouth, this is nothing like what I have witnessed this pony have to go through and help support her through. And make no mistake, this was not an inexpensive nor unemotional experience to go through this. The level of pain she's in right now is, it's probably a tenth of what she went through. So again, there's people that have really fancy, permanent, nice barns. I have to come down here and when it snows a couple times a day and knock the snow off the top of my, effectively this is a horse tent. And it's got no snow load rating whatsoever. So, but I'm so happy to do it. It gives me an excuse to come down here and interact with the horses. I get extra exercise in the middle of the day. And I was able to get the horses through winter, namely Star. This condition is connected to, it's a metabolic disorder. So if the thyroid or the pituitary aren't functioning correctly, neither is the body temperature. So keeping her warm, being stationary, which is not how horses stay warm, but physiologically, was really important this winter. So back to this Libra full moon. The whole planet is realigning its self to a more balanced place, and that's what we're experiencing with this virus outbreak and the more to come. And this is a beneficent energy or benefic energy that is coming in. But we're in an overall place of what will feel very malefic. This is about, again, and always, your perspective. Always. And also knowing that karma is not a thing that can be negotiated with. It's about understanding, and it's also not a bad thing. Karma isn't just like revenge of the universe at all. It's just the measuring system or quantifying system used by the universe to gauge action, reaction, cause and effect, and soul growth pathways. So it's good to have a broader perspective about this. Holy crap, it just got colder. I'm going to take a walk down here to the bone pile because I want to build a bunny box. My two rabbits just took their relationship to the next level and moved in together. And they're making a mess of their hay, so I want to build something. Oh my gosh, I wish I wore my mittens. And I only wear mittens because after I lost my finger, gloves freeze my hands, or my finger, it hurts a lot. Anyway, so I wonder if I put my hood on. Oh, this might be promising. No. Okay. Oh, well, I've been eyeballing. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm back down here looking at this now. I'm going to take this and turn it into a desktop. This is the door. Or I might put it in the kitchen. Use it for canning, bread making and stuff. Because also, there's this big piece of glass right here. It's smaller than that, but it would potentially work. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not seeing... Oh, you are a very likely candidate. Maybe. You got to be careful with rabbits. They chew on stuff. You want to make sure it's stuff that's safe for them to chew on. No pressure treated, chemical treated wood. I have been cold, and I have been hungry, and I have been out of doors, and I have been in extreme circumstances, and you learn a level of gratitude for the essentials, which are food, a little bit of food, clean water, somewhere to go to the bathroom, and you might need to get creative with that, and you just deal with it. Don't get emotional about it. It's an exhausting roller coaster. And warmth. Warmth is absolutely something to be thankful for. If you're somewhere and your utilities are running and you know that those guys are out doing their jobs, be thankful for the person who's doing that. The more gratitude and understanding you have for abundance, the more easily it flows through your life and into your life. When people talk about see abundance in nature, this is what they're talking about. The beautiful, prolific nature expressing itself through an unending fractal universe.